I don't like not having this fucking mouse.
I'm trying, man. That was the only logical thing.
Reached over for it 30 times.
The only problem is I'm not getting no music playing back over the.
Oh, you're on. Your mic's on.
Music coming through.
Mm.
This fucking.
Not yet.
The only problem is I'm not getting no music playing back over the.
No bundle.
Yeah, there's no music playing. Just put it in this moment. Wow.
This is not Rover's Morning Glory. Cleveland's finest, bitch.
Rebooted and ready to go.
Come on. Is that playing?
What? Yeah.
The music?
I mean, I think because it's coming through the headset. Yes. Yes, we're playing.
Be live here shortly. I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear nothing? I can.
I can hear you fine.
There you go.
The mic's on.
I don't hear him talking. I hear mine for sure. There we go.
Yeah.
That's way too loud.
So next time when we do the show, we'll start it off, right? This is not Rover's Morning Glory. Live from the 216. It's Cleveland's finest, bitch. At 11, if you will. Cleveland's finest. Whoa, holy crap. Cleveland's finest. Back and better than ever. I got Batman with me. Batman, how you doing, boy?
I'm fucked up.
We're live. Well, that sounds about normal.
But not good fucked up. I'm sore as shit.
We're live right now. We're streaming. This is your cue, if you can, if you will. Share the stream. Start a watch party. Make sure you guys like the page. Go over to Redline Radio LLC. Make sure you guys like those guys and stay in touch. How you doing? It's good to be back, Batman.
Oh yeah.
We're in the studio.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And it's going down. Cleveland's finest is in the building. Shout out to Redline Radio, Redline Pro Wrestling, all you guys, man. Shout out to you. You know what I mean?
Shout out to me.
As we're getting back into it and getting back into the groove, things will be changing and evolving as they always do because, hey, I got to make it complicated. You know what I mean? So we'll get to that. New equipment's on the way as well. Redline's always upgrading, and I'm happy to be a part of that. Batman, as usual, we'll start off with the what up. And before we get to the what up, what up with little sore today, buddy?
Yeah, fucking buddy's car broke down yesterday, like after our workout, after we did legs and shit, and then like the only logical thing was to fucking walk 4.2 miles home. I know it's not. I know my grandparents would be like, "Oh, you're fucking soft. I used to watch 16 miles to
Right.
school." Blah blah.
Right.
Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
No.
and yeah, you should have called me. I was up, man. And I didn't even catch wind until today. We were talking. And you're like, oh, I napped a little longer, and I'm like, yeah, slacker. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Prior to that, I just saw that. What was it like? I don't know, like 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah, no. It was 1:30 when it fucking happened. We were at Sheets and got our after workout fucking snack and shit, and it's sad because it's a new 2016, so you would think and hope that there wouldn't be no issues with it, you know. But my Goldwing, I know they're different vehicles between a truck and a motorcycle, but my Goldwing's starter on that bitch lasted 32 years.
Yeah. That's just how it goes, man. Tiny, hopefully everything works out for you, man. Let's get to the what up. McDonald's adds a new bakery item for the first time in nearly a decade. Actually, items. So for all you up and goers, what is it? Up and
what is
goers?
it?
Does that count? Well, they've added the cinnamon bun, the blueberry muffin, and let's see. And by the way, this is beginning October 28th. Everyone excited about McDonald's and all this. We're not talking McRibs, but we are talking at the beginning of October 28th. McCafe Bakery has apple fritter, blueberry muffin, and a cinnamon roll. And I like food. So.
Nah, see, you know their little like apple pies and shit. They need to have those as blueberry, little blueberry hot pies.
I like the birthday cake ones.
I can't do sweets like that. I'm getting old.
Quite honestly, OnlyFans. It's the subject today is OnlyFans. So we'll give it some time. If you or anyone that you know has an OnlyFans account,
Fans only.
has an experience with that, you can call us on the hotline and talk about it. Maybe share your experiences, whether you're a subscriber or you have an account. 216-259-2062 is the Graybird Machine Tool hotline. You can call in, interact with us right now. Let's talk about it. Before we get to that, though, October 20th,
Fuck yeah.
we have a special walkthrough with Butterfly Effect, a.k.a. Grow Ohio, a dispensary. Batman?
Yeah, it's been a couple months in the working that I've been trying to get in contact with Grow Ohio / Butterfly Effect. And they had to go through their HR departments, and we will, when we get there, have to go through certain protocols as far as having our temperature taken and have to wear our COVID masks and be sanitized. And then I believe we have to wear those like type of white cloth suits when we actually go in the grow rooms.
Like the Tyvek suits?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sweet.
You know,
Like Back to the Future.
but that's because we're going to be going in this grow facility in Zanesville, Ohio, and it's an hour and a half. It's going to be an hour and a half long tour of their facility and all the medical marijuana plants that they grow and produce, and then how they make their honeys and things like that. So it's exciting to finally have gotten in contact and finally have gotten all the approvals. And I do have a couple other dispensaries that we're trying to work with and do tours with as well.
Definitely. I'm excited. I can't wait. That's pretty cool, man. It's a cool deal.
Oh yeah, I'm getting about it. You need to get medicated.
I do. Legally. Honor Fighting Championship is getting prepared to start up some more events this year. They got the green light, so keep in touch with you guys on that. If you like mixed martial arts, they are over the top, high value, big production style MMA experience. Solid platform for amateur and pro fighters. Get in touch with them today if you're a fighter looking to fight, a fan waiting to watch, or even a ring girl. Or if you're a ring girl, just hit up Cleveland's Finest. We'll take care of everything.
Yeah.
Sponsors, Swift Lifestyles, Reaction, Energize, Brain Power, a supplement, and a nutrition. gamed towards improving the effectiveness and the awareness of gamers, streamers, and to promote healthy living.
Well,
Go over
I'm
to.
gonna have to check that out. I mean, I've been starting to live healthier and eat healthier and work out and such. So I'm gonna have to see what type of
You should go there now. Well, you'll get you'll get a sponsor deal. Get a percentage off. You can get your OG shaker, is what they call it. They have some new flavors coming. Head over to swiftlifestyles.com and check it out. See what they got to offer. Drinks, products. I know my favorite. They also have vitamins too. But yeah, check out the OG swag there. They have their little
it's
cup
like a
there.
Starbucks cup.
The OG shaker. You can get that. Enter in promo code Red Label. Save 15% on us.
Shit.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff on here, man. There's some new products coming out that they got coming soon. What was it? You can pre-order it now. Bubblegum and blue sour strip. Yeah, I thought that was something else earlier.
And that looks like it's powder that you would like just mix in like your water and stuff, and that's what the little shaker's for.
Right.
Yeah.
A little swag.
So it
shaker.
is like a little supplement drink.
They have gummies. There's even been
I have gummies.
people that have mentioned their doctors have even said that seems like pretty legit stuff. So they got tea, all kinds of good stuff. I could go on forever. But again, promo code Red Label, save 15% off. Go check it out now. Get you through your day. Even if you're working, you don't have to just be streaming, okay? If you're doing an OnlyFans production, you might want to get into it. Shout out to OnlyFans.
You need that energy.
By the way, they contacted
Fans
me and
only.
just a little talking.
Fans only.
Maybe might have my own page going here soon
That's kinky.
for fans only.
I would subscribe.
Red Line Pro Wrestling, bringing high quality, family oriented pro wrestling to the New York. Apparently today I cannot pronounce. Bringing entertainment to the Norwalk area. You guys stay tuned. Red Line Pro Wrestling. There's a lot of people within that group with a lot of talent, credibility, and dare I say, #desire.
Where's their wrestling ring at?
Well, I don't know where it's at right now. I know they're getting the office together as we speak. Training for that. Now, are they going to have their own training for Redline Pro Wrestling?
Yes, we are. We're going to have our own training for pro wrestling. You have to reach out to Sean Halfhill or Sean Blaze for that. I have other things I'm going to be doing in the company, but I know that they are taking classes, right? Or people are signing up for classes. We're not going to start running until January. Our ring, we haven't got a ring yet. We're in the process of getting one, but we got our belts. We got our world title. We got our internet title. It's called the Full Throttle title, and then we have our tag team title. So them are all being displayed. So just stay tuned. We're going to hit the ground running in January. We're working on some things right now, but we're up and rolling.
Did you hear what he just said?
What's that?
He said tag team. We got Batman and Robman. Oh shit.
Stay tuned. You never know.
Got to be trained to wrestle with us.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to put your ass through training.
I fight dirty.
Is Cole?
I don't know what Blaze and them have in store.
All right. Well, I don't want to give too much. I don't want to get too into it just yet, but definitely keep in the loop. Go over to Redline Pro Wrestling page on Facebook. Like it. You can get in there. Follow it. You can stay in there. And then you never know. We'll have some giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, October 21st, I think we pinned that. The $50
Yes.
Denny's gift card giveaway. We weren't able to do that before. When I got that, we had the little lockdown and the pandemic started and all that. But now people are eating a lot.
Yeah, we have it now. So you have to like, share, and comment Cleveland's Finest Podcast, and we'll pick somebody at random. Put them in a random generator.
Well, no. We're gonna keep track of that. That was I totally veered off and saw the squirrel when we were talking about that. We're going to keep track of that. We can see everyone who likes, follows, shares. You have to do those 3 simple things. As long as you do those 3 simple things, you're entered to win. Now, the winner of that will be the one who does it the most. So all we're asking is for you to help us out, and we'll help you out and hook you up with a $50 gift certificate to Denny's. Man, Denny's is still some good shit.
I believe that's the Denny's, and is that any Denny's?
Or
is that location specific?
I believe it's location specific. But before I answer that, I will. I'll even, if I have to, I'll throw out a gas card. If that's what we got to do. Take care of you, because you guys since day one have been by your side and sticking with us. So we got you covered. That's what we do. So start now. Like, follow, share. Man, we should have added that. Well, maybe we'll do that for the next. Or anyone who maybe you want a free Thanksgiving dinner, or even just to participate in something so positive like this. You can receive a free Thanksgiving dinner. You'll need to present a ticket for your meal, and you can stop in and get that ticket at Steel 38 Bar and Grill. That is located in Elyria, 703 Lake Avenue, Steel 38 Bar and Grill. Between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Sunday, November 22nd, there will be free meals. There's a limited number of tickets, 100. So if you'd like to donate, volunteer, please contact Dave Wallencheck, 440-503-0828, or Jeremy Halfow at 440-610-3752. And you know what's a good thing? If I said that too quick, you can always watch the replay. Slow it down.
Yeah.
So definitely check out the replays on Cleveland's Finest podcast page. Go to Redline Radio LLC's Facebook page. You can see replays of all kinds of different shows, different varieties for you. There's bound to be a flavor there for you somewhere.
I thought it was really great when I heard about they were doing that.
I was excited last year. I don't think things worked out time-wise, but that was the plan, and I thought it was a really good idea. And things came together this year, and there's a lot of people that I know that are interested, more so in like volunteering and being part of that.
Yeah.
Are you following? Do we have any comments? I'm totally missing comments.
No. Nobody likes us to comment us.
Joseph Reger says that Denny's breakfast is smack.
It is.
Yeah.
Joe says that Denny's is smack, and I got to agree with you. Yeah, I'm not.
I think I went there like a month ago and actually had their steak, and I was surprised that it didn't taste like shit.
See, that's one thing I haven't had there, because it's like if you want steak, go to a steakhouse. But
I like to try different places steak though, because I mean everybody has a different. And what I've come to see lately is that a lot of people are having bad steak.
What's
and
that?
To me, like
At Denny's?
No, not Denny's.
Okay.
A lot of other like food chains. I'm not gonna put any out there. But
you can, man, unfiltered.
To me, it tastes like liver, and yeah. All right, I get taste for liver maybe once a year.
Now, when you say liver, like chewy, as in texture, or as in like that?
As in the flavor, which is very, irony, and that's what liver is that taste and flavor of the liver is it's very irony, it's high in irons.
How ironic.
But for steak to taste, irony, and you're wanting a fucking delicious steak, and you go in and it's like, it kind of like ruins it for you.
Hi, Christy.
It really, I mean, at least it ruins it for me. And I've only had a couple good steaks recently, but most of them have been garbage.
Well, I definitely.
I think that's because places had anticipated the regular harvest of meats and produces and everything, and restaurants anticipating their regular business, and then COVID fucks everything up. So they're sitting on product a lot longer, and yes, COVID fucked a lot.
Probably still trying to sell it.
I saw that. Did you see this? All Regals are selling their locations and closing down. All Regal cinemas are closing down. I
did see that. And it's over. Well, what initiated that was the pushback for the new James Bond movie. What is it? No Time to Die. And you know, with the way things are going, I mean, how can you be mad? I mean, with that pushback, that I think it was like, I don't know, it's millions of dollars that it costs, and they're already struggling as it is. And then we got a president that's on steroids, freaking out, and you know, the relief is just not coming as quick as it could. But we'll get on to that later.
Joe Rieger made a comment. He says Carrabba's has the best steak. Really?
Really?
I'm gonna have to check you out on that. So, which steak's their better one? Like, what cut? What cut's the best at Carrabba's? I'm gonna have to review that.
All right. Now, when it comes to something like this, I got to ask somebody who I think, well, it's a pretty banging flyer there. The Scoop, Friday from 8 to 10. You got the update, huh? So speaking of the Scoop, Dave's, as I mentioned, he's very articulate, and like when we go, please remind me to make sure everything's put back. Yeah. Everything's cool.
I took a mental note. I got you. I'm Batman.
He's particular. So we're talking steaks. Dave, I gotta ask, where do you think the best steak comes from? This is Dynamite Dave.
Come on, dude. If you guys say Carrabba's is the best place to have steak,
I did not.
No. You guys are totally wrong. There's one of two places. Delmonico's. Have you ate at Delmonico's?
No.
Delmonico's got a good steak, and Texas Langhorn or Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse has a great New York strip steak.
If I'm going to Texas Roadhouse, I'm fucking filling up on their fucking biscuits and butter, man.
Their cinnamon butter. They sell that in the store now. You know that, right?
What? Where?
You can get it at Giant Eagle.
Oh, I just went on my diet, and now they got that shit in the stores. That's not cool. I got a cheat day once a day. I'm going to just eat a whole spoon of that shit.
I will say the combination of equipment and with Dave running things, the quality is banging. And I'm enjoying it, man. Happy to be home. So that's cool, man. It's the little things. We'll get to OnlyFans.
Fans only.
And I think after Batman or Bat's Best Buds, we're going to take a break here shortly. I'm not sure Booski's going to make it in. So I'll find out during the break.
Booski, make it in.
Are we able to jam? Is the music?
I don't know what's going on with the sound on that part, but I'll get that. Try and work on that.
All right. Because I think we're going to take a short break here and see where we're at with Booski. Do some Bat's Best Buds. And then get into the OnlyFans.
Fans only.
So there was a lot of people. I've had a lot of people reach out, and we talked about some stuff that we're going to talk about on the air as far as experience and all that stuff. The income, people are banging out just bundles, man. And in a time like this, I can't argue, man. And you know, I don't know. Maybe I can contemplate my own. You know, is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
Is it a little weird? I don't know. Would you like to see Rob J on OnlyFans for fans only? I wouldn't mind. It'd be kind of fun. I don't know. We'll
you
talk
gotta
about
like show your toes and sell toe pictures and like all that weird creepy shit, right?
I'm down. As long as I have time to prep and
some like 45-year-old, fat chunky dude in his living room that has fucking bags of Doritos and Mountain Dew just everywhere.
As long as I gotta see that shit.
I like these pictures.
Why it's gotta be a dude? Why can't it be like a cat, like a cat lady? Like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
Get my chesters off on this. I don't know what chesters are. I don't know. I was seeing cat lady. Just the smell. But you can call in at any time. 216. Again, this is the Gray Beer Machine Tool Hotline. 216-259-2062. It's hovering over the top. I don't know how else I can make it fucking convenient for you. Excuse my language. It'd be cool if it did in real life. Mm-hmm. Like right now, though, I can see it right there.
Damn, I need some of that. What are you taking, bro?
It's up there. It's right there. The number to call in, the hotline. I think we'll go on break, and we'll be right back here on Cleveland's finest podcast. We got Bat's Best Buds coming up. Don't miss that. Batman, of course, is a legal
marijuana medical card holder.
Yes, and pretty intelligent when it comes down to it. He really does know what he's talking about.
I try.
So, for those that are looking to be informed or be informative, you can call in. We can talk about that. He's got some great stuff coming up. What do you got coming up on Bat's Best Buds?
I have 4 different products today that I brought in, all Butterfly Effect, Grow Ohio. Since we're gonna be touring there here in the next couple weeks, so I think I'll announce what particular flavors and strains I have during this segment to keep you waiting and wanting more.
Give you the desire.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll get into the OnlyFans. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're in Cleveland. We're live. We're doing it live. We're back. We're better than ever. It's Cleveland's finest podcast. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this short commercial. So, at this point.
something loose on this world.
Mother said that I was holy. My father said that I would burn. My mother said I was an angel. My father said that I would turn. So I believed these words and I turned on myself. Cause maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless. Or maybe he's wrong and my mother was right. I got a killer in me to give me purpose. I can feel a holy war. I can feel a holy war within. I can take a holy war. I can take a holy war again. This is what you wanted. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more. With your blood and yours. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me. 'Cause I can bring a letter. I was told that I was nothing. Yeah, I was told that I was pure. Yeah, I was told that I was dirty. Yeah, I was told I was the cure. And I asked myself, am I God or shit? Am I the high, the low, and fucking worthless? And I asked myself, am I love or hate? You are the reason I have and why I can't quit. I can feel a holy war. Yeah, I can feel a holy war within. No, I can take a holy war. No, I can take a holy war again. This is what you wanted. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more. With your blood and yours. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me. 'Cause I can bring a letter. Between and between. Between and This is what you wanted. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more. With your blood and yours. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me. 'Cause I can bring a letter. Between and between. Between and
You're watching Cleveland's finest podcast. Now it's time for Bat's Best Buds.
Yeah, buddy.
Take it away, white boy.
All right. So as we had talked before, here on October 20th. We're going to Grow, Ohio, which is Butterfly Effect Grow Facility. It's going to be me, Rob
Welcome, may
Man.
I have your attention? Pull up a seat, begin the lesson.
Sorry, I was I had to close Pornhub.
Yeah.
There's an ad on there. Sorry about that.
And our good buddy Tiny.
He's not really tiny at all. He's a big dude.
Oh, he's tiny. So I'm gonna continue to review their products here in the next couple weeks, so we could, get a little sample, and then right after we go ahead and do our tour through the facility, we're gonna have an interview with one of the human resources reps there to ask questions about the facility. So what I have today is Afghani Highlands pod, and what was unfortunate is when I went to go get the cartridges, they didn't have that much of a selection. So I think Butterfly Effect, you need to step up your game on your cartridges and your oils. If you're gonna send out a flower to a facility, you should send out everything of that flower. So if you're gonna send out like your limestone 57, send that out in the flower, send that out in the concentrate, send that out in the cartridge, so people can get the flavor all the way around. All right, I have sampled these already. This one is I couldn't find much information about it, and what's unfortunate is that I understand that Grow Ohio and shit has their own strains, but you need to try to put those on Leafly and get those recognized so people know what terps and everything is in them, so it helps out a little bit better, and what all the medical benefits, pros and cons are. All right, let's go ahead and test this one. This one was 69.4%. Oh, that's really sweet. It's kind of mellow and piney.
So that let's see here.
The one I sampled a couple weeks ago, the Super Lemon.
And what's that you're smoking out of?
This is called a pod.
Okay.
And this is the actual little cartridge here. And your battery. But I think the Super Lemon Haze one was a lot better. But that time I got to try the flower and the cartridge. This time I'm not able to sample the flower to see the comparison. But it is really nice and smooth. Like, for somebody that might have like lung issues or throat issues, and the flower makes them cough too much. I'm a natural cougher. This is pretty good in soft form, but definitely not as good as that Super Lemon Haze cartridge.
I dig it.
Not too bad though. It's pretty smooth. All right, so this next one, unfortunately, the camera couldn't do it justice. That is the Star Dog. If you go ahead and it's actually called Star Dog F2. And yeah, I'm looking at my phone because I had put some information on my phone about this. All right, like I said, unfortunately, the camera when I had taken pictures couldn't do enough justice for it. It has a lot of purple hues in there. So many orange hairs. I mean, this is beautiful. This is like a idealistic nug. Like, I'd love to just get this for Christmas, like the size of a football. That'd be Gucci. And the smell of it is, it's actually really mellow. This is Star Dog F2. It's a hybrid. The two plants, the two strains that is a hybrid of is Sour OG and Fire 18. I tried to look up both the Sour OG, which is a very common popular strain, and I was able to find plenty of information on that. But the Fire 18, I wasn't able to find too much information on, so I'm wondering if that is a product that Butterfly Effect themselves, a new strain that they're trying to get out there, and they had hybrided them together. All right, so like I said, I did a touch more research on this one. So it's supposed to make you feel happy, relaxed, euphoric, uplifted, and energetic. So, I mean, to me, that seems more that it is a sativa dominant. And its medical benefits, because that is why we vaporize our products.
Yeah, see, it says vaporize only.
Yes. Yep. It says on it, all the flower products, because the flower is only meant for vaporization. You can use it to put in your edibles and such, but that's why usually they do the tinctures or the syringes with the just pure distillate and solvents, because it's better. You're putting the flower just like when people combust the flower, you're getting all types of different toxins and stuff that you don't want and need in your body. So the medical benefit for the Stardog is it helps with stress, anxiety, pain, depression, and if you're feeling fatigued. So
is that a sativa or a indica?
It says it's a hybrid, but from
Okay.
darn it, come on. From the I usually use my source as Leafly. It's Sour OG, which is also a hybrid, and Fire 18 I couldn't find any information about. But with the way it makes you feel, happy, relaxed, euphoric, uplifted, and energetic, those are more your sativa dominant traits. So although it is a hybrid, it is a sativa dominant hybrid.
Gotcha.
All right, so getting this up to 380, and let's see what this tastes like. It's 23%.
Yeah, I like
Very
that.
strong lemon.
Now, you don't need to clean your palate in between?
No, mine's pretty damn good. Lemon and piney. And then like a little dirty wood.
Dirty wood. You gotta love that dirty wood there.
Like, you've had cedar and then, like some just like, cedar. Some dirty, like janky cedar. There's cedar that's been taken care of and junk cedar. So a dirty cedar
Damn those dirty
with a
cedars.
piney, lemony freshness.
Now, for those watching, you're using a different device on this one.
I've used this before. This is my vaporizer.
Well, compared to the last product.
That's because that is a liquid base, and this is flour. So with flour, it has to burn a different way and roughly the same temperature. That you burn your oils at, that you would want to burn your flour at as well. The 380 degrees roughly.
Thank you guys for sharing the stream. Dean Samples, Mike Allen, Rihanna, Joe,
Oh, that's stinky.
all those good guys.
All right. That wasn't too bad. It didn't last long.
As in the taste?
Yeah. The flavor didn't last long, and I kind of, I had sampled some of these previously, and that one was one that I was kind of disappointed in, because I have tried Stardog from other distributors or manufacturers, and theirs is a lot sweeter, and it's just more there. This was kind of lacking.
Okay.
Now, This one here is new. I've never gotten this before. This is the keef. I've never actually purchased keef from a dispensary or anything before. I've usually just saved it up from my grinder. But I was really impressed with it when I got it. It's all 100% keef. You're not going to get some bud flakes in through there. And the keef has been sitting here for a little while and chunking up. You know, so it's nice little hard chunks of keef. And it was just so bright and beautiful. And this keef is actually from crushed berries, which is another strain that they have. And I've tried that strain.
I see that.
It's really, really tasty. The percentage is 34.7. I've never vaporized keef, though. Just because when I've had it in the past, you know, back in the day, is we would just go ahead and smoke it, or you add the keef to your bowl products and stuff, but smoking bowls is illegal. Do not do that. Vaporize your product. But I've never vaporized keef before, so I'm very interested to see how it's going to be. I know it's going to be stupid, dumb, strong, because, I mean, this is the pure crystals. And if you look at the package, I was interested how they get so much keef and such. And it says it's, you know, been medically, you know, tumbled and such. So I feel that this is all the debris that falls from their machines that do all the cutting and trimming of the plants. Because I know that they're not taking care of all that trimming and shit. That would just take entirely too long. So I'm not even going to put that much in here. Just because I still want to be able to function and run the show. But it did come with a little spoon, which I thought was cool because, you know, with any medication, you're supposed to take it in proper doses. And the spoon that they have is like a .04 scoop. So it's just a tiny little scooper spoon, and it gives you like 14 milligrams. So, I mean, technically for keef, you're supposed to have, I guess, 14 milligrams per dose. And dose is, you know, basically dependent on the individual.
All right.
I need a lot higher dose. Okay. We'll wait for this heat up. Come on. I don't use flour much anymore. I mean, flour is nice and stuff, but I just love the cartridges and their dab oils. It's you're using it for your medical benefit. Flour kind of takes too long, and the way they prescription it out, it's not enough.
It does seem more convenient that way, among other things.
Joe Biden isn't an epidemiologist.
That's really sweet. Wow, that's thick.
Thick as in girth?
Like I could feel it layering and coating my mouth with the THC oils. It's really sweet, like a product that's been grown in bat guano, which I love all products grown in bat guano. You know what bat guano is?
Yeah, the COVID poop.
Yes, I love COVID poop.
Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. Tiny, I see you. Martha, hey. Don't forget, you guys can call in 216-259-2062. Talk to Batman. Let him know what your favorite strain is. Maybe some tips or some info that you want to put in. Joe said that's what she said. Well, yeah, a couple of times. Joe loves his joints. He's a joint smoker. You got your joint smokers, your blunt smokers, but we're here to get uplifted, high, and educated on the legal.
Joints are nice
legal
back
ways.
in the day, but it's very unhealthy for you. Especially the paper. You're getting fucking miscellaneous paper. You're smoking the plant material, and you don't need the plant material.
Tiny says he likes his shit shitty.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, you like that.
So, that was really like.
Oh, Frank, look at Frank, who was on the show last week. He just popped in. Frank, call, man. You're supposed to call in. I forgot to remind you. 216-259-2062. I keep saying it. It's on the screen. But I'm interrupting. So where are we at now?
It was pretty sweet.
I can't wait. This next one is what I'm curious about.
It was kind of dirty, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it tasted a little dirty.
let me relax the dirty boy.
Dirty. But I also didn't put that much in there. I wanted to test it. Never done the keef before. It wasn't too bad. It was kind of expensive, though, for it.
Yeah?
So I think maybe that's just a topper that you would do.
Do you have your, like, top shelf, when it comes to...
Yeah, and actually that's what I'm coming out with now. And, so even some dispensaries or manufacturers are considered, your top shelf. Grow Ohio / Butterfly Effect is, one of the top fives, I'd say, for Ohio. Meigs County is obviously probably one of the, top two, I believe, for Ohio, because Meigs County has been out for years and years in multiple states and just have phenomenal product. I really like Woodward. Woodward is a good company. But we're talking about Butterfly Effect today. So
who we will be touring October 20th. So you guys stay tuned. And we'll have a special on that too. I think we'll be can we go live while we're in there? I know we'll be recording.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, we'll be recording, so you guys definitely can check that out.
Yeah.
And hopefully, maybe, I heard it's a possibility, we'll have some giveaways, I don't know. We'll see. That or we'll
That'd be
just keep them.
nice. I am legal.
We talked about keeping it for ourselves.
All right, so this one I saved for last because I've sampled all these products before I brought them in. This one is called Limestone 57. All right, and this is a hybrid, and this was very interesting.
Let me pop up.
So I had actually got them mixed up before with the Stardog, and I see that on my paperwork now. I'm sure the people were wondering, like, what the hell is he talking about?
This mother.
Yeah, I know.
This lion mother.
Yeah, but this can. I vaped a lot. I have vaped this a lot. I had only tried the Stardog just a little bit, and I didn't really care for it, like I said. So I haven't smoked much more since. But I have been steadily smoking this Limestone, and I wish I could try the oils of it and the cartridge of it, because this is a phenomenal, solid flavor all the way through. It continues to stay flavorful all the way through, and this breaks up just so flowery and fluffy. It's just so airy. I know I didn't describe the other one just as much, but that's because this one is just really phenomenal. I was shocked and impressed by it. I really want to try the cartridge. I'd love to try the cartridge. Limestone 57. So yeah, let me correct. The Stardog was the hybrid that was Kim 4 and the Trey Dog. So everything I was saying before was actually all this. This is the Sour OG, and that's where that strong pungent taste is the whole time. Pungent.
Desire.
I love pungent flowers. I do. If I had the money, I would just stock up on this.
I was going to mention it, but I will now. We almost had Ritzbish in here today, but he's not doing too good. He broke his leg, and he was going to come in and talk about it. I might have him call in, but it'd be nice to. I'm like, you all right, man? He's like, oh, broke my fucking leg, dick. I'm like, well, duh, but like, you good? But he's hobbling around. We might check on him, see what's going on. He'd be a good guy to. I'm sure he loves this segment. So you got the flower that you're going to smoke with the.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. How you doing, David? David says, howdy, everyone. Just doing it live, All right.
This is so piney. It's so piney and pungent. It's.
You look excited.
I am.
You've been waiting. You've been saving the best for last?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I need you to get legal.
Yeah, I'm working on it. One of these days.
I think I had talked previously about one of the other strains being so just wet. This is a real wet, strong lemon. This is like you bit the outside of a lemon.
I like it wet, a little moist. You know, that flavor really sinks in when you got that desirable flavor.
It just stays and soaks really hard on the tongue, and it's like a real strong lemon. Piney, pungent, and a little bitter, because it is like you just bit into a lemon, and you get that the casing of the lemon.
Okay.
Yeah, that limestone is my preferred one. Very, very pungent. And just so strong and hard on the tongue.
All right. I dig it.
And this one was the more of the downer. This is the more indica of the hybrid. They were both hybrids, but this one was the indica. Indica dominant. So I'm gonna just be relaxing over here, taking a nap.
So indica being the one that is more liable to make you sleepy.
Did you just see the
dopey.
smoke?
I did see that.
So that means that this flower is already all burnt up.
Because I've usually you don't see smoke when you blow out of that thing, and that's always something. Like for me, like that's all part of the gig, you know, the inhale and exhale and the smoke, do a little blow ring here and there.
You're not getting no medical benefits from it. You're just getting plant material that you don't need.
Gotcha. All right.
You know, you're vaporizing, or you're smoking, or you're using your marijuana so you can get high, or so you can get medicated. So why are you wanting all that other miscellaneous bullshit? That's just like, all right, if I'm really wanting to go out and get trash and get fucked up, I'm gonna go ahead and get some like Everclear, some fucking moonshine.
Right.
I ain't gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get some
bit of
fucking.
Jack.
Yeah, let me sip on 2% fucking like strawberry daiquiris all fucking night to finally get a buzz. Like, no, if I'm wanting to do this, I'm wanting to do it right. Yeah.
All right.
I think we could go ahead and go on a nice little cigarette break.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
All right. I don't think Boosky's gonna make it in. I haven't heard from her. But we'll find out. We'll take a little break here. And you know what? So we were talking about moist and wet and all that, and I had the perfect song to go and break to you on that note there. Buddy.
Talking to that WAP?
Oh yeah, some of that wop. So we will go ahead and we will do that. We'll be right back, and we're going to get into the OnlyFans. If you or anyone you know has an OnlyFans account, you want
Fans
to
only.
Tell us about it, your experience, and maybe even plug your OnlyFans account. You can do that coming up right after the break, and then which I would, because we've been talking to PR from there, and we're gonna go over like networking and how we can, better promo it and all that jazz. Coming up on Cleveland's Finest. You guys stay tuned. We'll be right back. Rob J, Batman, we're doing it. They're doing it live. Right here on Cleveland's Finest.
Live.
There's some whores in this house. 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 Watch that, certified free. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Make that blood gain weight. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mouth for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. The pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like a surprise. Let's role play, I wear a disguise. I want you to park that big black truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. Well, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, quick down inside of me. Quick jump, out for let you get inside of me. Tell them what to put in, never tell them what to buy to be. Run down on the floor, have baby run to me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a car while ride that dick. You really ain't never gonna fucking burn a thing. You already been spying up for a gang. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. You bought the phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope and lead over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy at one, just like his credit. He got a beard when I'm trying to wet it. I let him taste it, now he diabetic. I don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna joke. I want you to touch that little dangly dang that's right in the back of my throat. My head gave me fire, but now the sandy is going and dry and it's coming out saggy. I ran on the thing like the cup is behind me. I spin on his back, now he's trying to sign me. You wanna have a free fish, handcuff me, just switch my week, make it feel like a cheating. Put him on the knees, give me something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eats ya. If you ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big things have a big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet ya. If you don't hang, then you can't bang. You can hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If you fuck me, and that's cool shit, then when I'm riding dick, tell me spell my name. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring your bucket and a mouth for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass pussy. We'll be right back in a few minutes on Cleveland's finest podcast. Bitch.
Can you feel that? Ah, shit. get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Madness is the gift that has been given to me. I can see inside you, the sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel. What you gave it to me. It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. What you gave it to me. It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. Oh no, the world is a scary place now that you're fucking up the demon in me. Get up, come and get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come and get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it burn it on me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Madness is the gift that has been given to me. And when I dream, and when I dream, and when I dream, and when I dream, oh mommy, don't do it again, don't do it again. I'll be a good boy, I'll be a good boy, I promise. No mommy, don't hit me. Why you have to hit me like that, mommy? Don't do it, let it be. Why do you have to be such a bitch? Why don't you just fuck up and die? Why can't you just fuck out and die? Why can't you just live it and die? Never stick your hand in my face again, bitch. Fuck you, I don't need this shit. You stupid, sarcastic, abusive fucking whore. How can I just see how it feels, mommy? Here it comes, get ready to die. Oh, get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flood into me. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get out, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Madness has now come over me.
Yeah, we're back. And better than ever, baby. Cleveland's finest, Rob J.
Batman. Kicking it.
So hot. Ugh. Again, what is that you just put in my mouth?
You don't want to know.
Ahmed.
You don't want to know.
Yeah. Just doing.
You got beverage? Take a drink.
I don't want to water down the flavor.
Yeah.
Kind of waking me up. But suddenly I seem focused. So it'll be all right. We're back here, Cleveland's Finest Podcast. How you guys doing? Should have some callers call in. We'll be talking about the OnlyFans.
Fans only.
And getting into that whole adventure there. Again, make sure you guys share, like, subscribe, button, unzip, zip up, pull off, take off, and then take a bubble bath.
Yeah.
And help us out here. I'm having trouble sharing the feed right now because my intranet is actually.
So I actually know somebody like close to me that was considering starting a fans only.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a discreet way that you can kind of like make money. It's somewhat discreet.
Is it discreet?
It's you're only gonna know if somebody's on there if you're on there. So then technically it is discreet. How are you gonna know if I'm on fans only unless you're on there?
Is 1 second there? Is the phone on?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
I'm not sure. It went to voicemail.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody shut the phone off.
All right, we'll get that going here. And that's why Dave is adamant about making sure that things are a certain way because of stuff like this. So, for all the times I said you were a dick, Dave, I give you props, man.
I am a dick.
Yeah, and I've.
I like to be
I've never, and it's good quality. So, and I don't think I've really called you a dick like that.
Give us about 5 minutes on the phone.
So 5 minutes, and you can call in. I'm trying to start a watch party myself, and I'm having complications with that lately.
Yeah, how do you know I don't have a fans only page? Batman fans only. I mean, it would definitely get people rolling and stuff. I'd get people coming in quick because they look for Batman stuff.
Okay, I don't
Be
know.
in a cape,
you
and
don't
my
know.
whitey tighties and stuff. I'm up in the bed. I mean,
I do actually have a what do you call it? Fans only or OnlyFans account? I do. I don't have anything on there, but I started it. I was gonna get to it, and I just didn't do anything with it. I do know some people that do have one, and I've heard a lot of stories. I've talked to a few people, and I've written it down. Let's see if we got a caller calling in now. That we have the lines up. Calling into the Graybeard Machine Tool Hotline. You're live on Cleveland's Finest. Who do we have with us?
Yo.
We got Yo.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
yeah.
You're live.
Who's calling in?
Hold on.
The suspense.
Great.
The desire. I can't contain myself.
All right, I'm here.
Who is here? Who are you?
It's
Introduce yourself.
Joe, motherfuckers.
It's
Joe.
Joe Rieger on here, who was on here just a couple weeks ago.
This is the guy that said that he prefers his joints and that he goes to Golden Corral for steaks because he's cheap.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm desperate.
I don't know. I mean, have you been to Golden Corral lately since the pandemic stuff and such? I was told it's like a prison cafeteria.
Nah, I've been there. Hey,
And they put shit on a tray behind a line and stuff, and then finally give you your tray whenever you're done walking down the prison line.
look, I go up to the guy that's cooking the steak, and I tell him, hey, fill up my plate with steak. And he'll be like, oh, just one at a time. We want to make sure you finish it. I said, I will finish it, and I'll be back. Fill up my plate.
Ow. So,
Okay, cool.
how you doing, man? How's it going?
Shit, not too bad. Just chilling.
Did you call to tell us that
Drinking?
you have a fans only page?
Oh God, I got friends that have fans only, and hey, all I can say about that is, hey, let them get their money. You know what I mean? Especially during a pandemic, any way they can get their money, get their money.
Now, let's say you were dating someone that had a fans only. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, if you were to date somebody with OnlyFans, you better have you know what I mean? You better not be jealous because they trying to make money.
All right.
I mean,
Now,
that's
say
kinda
what if it was you though? How would you feel about it?
I mean, my girlfriend right now is an ex-dancer, and so I had to get over a couple facts that, sometimes she needs to go make some money, and it's cool with me. She don't cross the line, I don't cross the line, and whatever it takes for her to make some money, it's cool. We even talked about her setting up a fans only account, but I don't know, man. It's just.
I mean, you got people out there that will buy pictures of women's feet or men's feet, and old underwear and all types of weird, creepy shit. So I mean, if people want to make their money in, I mean, like I said, who's gonna all know about it unless you're also part of that
Right.
scene?
I mean, at some point, like, who's gonna? Well, I mean, that's hard to say. Who's gonna know about it? It all depends on where you're putting it out there and who.
But you know what? What is it teaching the children, though? Because once they get wind of it, and mommy's on a fans only account, and then somebody at their school finds out about it, the kid's going to be bullied, So there's both sides of the spectrum,
They're treated like an idol. Like, damn, man, your mom's famous, bro. Like, I saw her panties, bro. They go both ways.
No, I've never subscribed to nobody, but I support friends that do that. Like, go ahead, make your money. I'm here, like.
And you wouldn't have known if they were in that world unless they personally had told you, because you're not part of that world. So,
Right.
like I said, I mean,
Right.
it is somewhat discreet, to extent. If you're purposely making yourself get out there and want like all of your friends to know, then yeah, they're gonna know. But if you want to be discreet, sure you can.
Well, there's
Well,
many.
it's all over Facebook. It's all over Snapchat, Twitter, all that. You know, people have premium Snapchats that do the same thing. You know, so this ain't really nothing new.
No. But with that, there's many dynamics that come into play. And we'll get into them there. So, OnlyFans, everyone from Black China to Caroline Calloway has popped up on the adults only platform. But what about the actual professionals? Or how about the amateurs, the stay-at-home moms, the real-life couples involved trying to make ends meet? There's a bright side to it, and there's also a dark side. There's secret hookups or the cruel, unusual fantasies or desires that put people out of their comfort zone. You have pregnant women. There's just a lot to it. And then, of course, we'll dive into that. And I've talked with some people. There's a lot of ups, there's some downs, but it's something that's, your next door neighbor could be doing it and you would never know. And it's a new platform, outlet, or media that could possibly come in between people or help people. It all depends on the situation. I see, in a ideal situation where there's sounds like
they're after me.
Sounds like he's panting in the back. Where there's trust, there's loyalty, and there's honesty. It is kind of like it is entertainment, an art form. It doesn't have to be vilified, I don't think. However, just like strippers and stripping, there's that behind the scenes dark thing that you don't see, the hidden messages. And a lot of people, from Snapchat to OnlyFans, a lot of people don't see it out there, but there's also a lot that people don't see, or there's a lot of people. I can't even like wrap my head around this. To try not to go off too far, but there's experiences that I've heard that they make you wonder, make you think about it. People make a good living off of this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've seen some of the payouts there. It's like, wow, how could I not? I really think there's a responsible way to go about it. That I'll tell you this: if I was in a marriage forever, okay. 2 years is a long time. But it got to that point where, which it does in every relationship, friendship, business, whatever. There's always a stale point or a point where, you're not happy or satisfied. It's inevitable, okay? But that's why they say it's work. It takes a lot of work. I would rather go on OnlyFans and crank one out than cheat. But Pornhub is free, and you can do that there too. But I'm just saying, I do think that there's good use to it. But some people are out there misusing it, especially those in marriages or even relationships where it's being treated as, they have meets. They'll meet up, and it's pretty much like prostituting. I mean, they're meeting up and being paid. There's a lot. And that's why I wanted to get into it.
I think he knows a little bit too much about this. He that's why he wanted to come out here tonight.
Well, I mean, no, it's just the topic of the week, and I find it exciting and terrifying at the same time.
I'll tell you what, though, I think COVID had a deal to play with this. Like, once shut down the bars and the dancing clubs, the gentlemen's clubs, or whatever. I mean, what's left for these women to go out there and make money? These
men
single
too?
moms and stuff. Like,
Right,
Men
men as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, make your money.
Yeah, I mean, people make money in different ways. People are crafted and skilled at doing things in different ways. Musicians, artists, people with awesome, beautiful feet. I mean,
I was approached by a gay guy who said that he encouraged me to do it and said I can make a living, and he said not to be gay about it, but you can. And I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not, I don't know if that's funny or not, but he was telling me, you're a single dad, and there's a lot of guys that find you attractive, and you could make a lot of money, and you don't have to interact with these guys or whatever. And that's what kind of tempted me. And I'm like, oh yeah.
It's just, can you be comfortable in your own skin, thinking at the end of the night that multiple people are jacking to you or using you as in their fantasies now, and
Absolutely.
and then
I mean,
and then
could
you're
you be a
walking
Chippendale?
one day. I mean,
You know it. I've been doing sit-ups.
and just as you were saying a little bit ago, is you could be only doing it to these 5 select people that you think it's completely random. Nobody else in the world knows. But you go to a music event in Columbus sometime, and they're in from out of town and happen to see you, and be like, "Oh my God, so that is always also the possible scenario that could pop up.
Like, could you ever be a male dancer?
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like way too much work.
No, dude, it's fun. Look, watch Magic Mike, dude. It's like no homo, no homo. I used
No
to be.
homo.
I grew up being a Michael Jackson impersonator. Okay, so dancing is one thing, but then like you tie in sex sells, and that excitement. Oh man, absolutely. For me, like in a secure.
If they let you know,
right. That's if they let
because
you know.
I mean,
That's if I let them know. Either way, it goes vice versa.
Some people hold certain baggages back, so they can wait 6 months, 8 months before they finally tell you, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm on this," and you're not part of that world per se.
Right.
So
you're out of the loop.
You don't even fucking know that they've been doing this for 2-3 years.
Like you're sitting at home and adoring the cute messages, and they're at work on Snapchat or OnlyFans, and you have no idea. And that's the thing that's scary. Like, and that goes for the guy or the girl. I mean, as far as I know, guys would be horrible at that, but girls are just as bad as well. And it's like, everyone else is seeing your desirables, and you're getting that little sample pack every now and again, and that's killer. But we'll get into some of these discussions that I've had that Darnell said, here's my take. I wouldn't date a woman that has done porn, and I think the vast majority of those women are damaged as F and don't want to, he says as F, and don't want to deal with it. But I mean,
ouch.
I found out that a girl that I was starting to see had an OnlyFans, but she only did it, she only did shit like that maybe to show her boobs or whatever. Nice spelling, by the way. I mean, even if she showed her crotch, she had masturbated on camera, whatever, it depends. As long as she's never hooked up with a guy through it or had a weird screwy relationship with people through it. And yeah, like you were saying, that's a red flag. But even doing OnlyFans lightweight can still be a red flag. Is it a red flag?
Robert.
Yes, sir.
I just got to say this, though. Like they say, once your photo's on the internet, it's on the internet, and you can't erase it. So I don't know. It's kind of, I don't want to think it's downgrading though, like.
Oh, just general opinions from people. As far as the show, we're neutral on everything. It's an open forum kind of topic there. And yeah, I agree with you there. It goes by Plots. Said the most fun, best sex I ever had was when I dated a stripper. The worst relationship I ever had was when I dated a stripper. But
hell yeah,
I don't recommend it. No one else will ever live up to it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, what are you basing your relationship off of?
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna do any plugs unless they call in.
Into a housewife.
I'm not gonna plug your OnlyFans. You got to do that. When it comes to stripping, see, all right,
one night. What's up?
I agree. I see on that.
I would do it. I've already told my wife because I am happily married. But if I got approached by some 80-year-old cougar, 70-year-old cougar, and was approached and propositioned, I'm sorry, but money talks. I'll do the I'm sorry, babe, bullshitting later. But look, babe, I just got $1,000, $2,000, because I'm gonna be like, oh, come on, grandma, like you're like 100. I need extra money, so I'm gonna try to talk her out of what I can. Worst case scenario, I don't get nothing. Best case, I'm gonna be stacked and get my ass kicked later on.
As long as you don't cross no line with your woman, why not?
But right there, I think, and I'm not trying to.
It is kind of crossing.
You're crossing the line because you're like, well, oh well, and I at a point in my life, I can say that I would have that mentality for sure. At this point, currently today, I mean, like,
It's not doing it for love though. It's doing it to, I'm gonna use that grand to like hook up our truck more, or fix the motorcycles up better. So it's for the one. It's for the group.
I'm a little bitch. To me, like, if I'm in love, those are my goods, and if you're giving my goods out, it
Right.
takes the value away. And then, like, but again, I can't say that and not say that I'm not saying that I'm opposed. Okay, now with the right situation, stipulation, and responsible way of carrying that out, I do think that there's something to it. Like.
Robert,
It could be good.
if-
It's Rob J.
if you got a-
Rob
if
J.
you got a girl-
Please don't
Hey, it's
call me by
Rob
my government
J.
name.
Robert James.
People-
I say Robert James. I like Robert James.
I know, yeah, but you see, you throw my government name out, and then people dig in my profile from like 20 years ago.
Oh shit.
Then they
My
tattle
bad.
on me for peeing on a wall at recess. And
Well,
then
look.
everybody
if you
freaks
got
out.
A girl,
God forbid.
if you got a
Sorry.
girl that's on OnlyFans or she's a dancer,
Fans
it hurts. It hurts. I mean, when you got a girl that does that, it hurts you as the man saying, well, like you just said, like my girl's showing her goods for money, that's my goods,
But this
so
is
it does
listen,
hurt.
Listen, this is what we're losing. This is what hurts. It's not that. I'm telling you. I don't think it's that. I think it's the motives and the way it's carried out and the consideration that comes into play. I know a couple that this chick's pregnant and she has an OnlyFans profile, and her dude's totally cool with it, and they're very communicative. They communicate. It's not a big deal, and she's able to. There's a lot of fetishes and stuff that goes on that she's able to filter, handle, and control. And the women that are doing it like that, I think they deserve that respect, and I don't think a lot of respect is given because you're in something that's taboo.
I mean, I think anybody can earn that respect because it's a factor of, I know that, this person loves me, so regardless, they're going to be coming home to me. Whether,
Right.
you work at Denny's. Sometimes you got to flaunt
Allegedly.
your shit and you got to flirt and,
Not at all.
Oh no! See, I'm just a talkative type person. And,
I know
I'm
what
a
you're saying.
flirtatious
Look.
type person, and I'm gonna try to, be best friends with that person. Whether you're a bartender or a hostess, you're wanting to be fully involved and engaged. And you know what? Yeah, your hair really does look beautiful.
I'm not disputing you. I'm not disputing you. I found at one point I tried to figure out like how I could have fun at work, and it was like, all right, you know what, showtime. And so I started incorporating just that entertainment into it. Like, hey, how you doing? Can I get you guys something to drink? Just by the way, so water's on me tonight. Go crazy. The straws are included. Don't worry about that. And just kind of like, when you gain somebody's trust and they know you're paying attention, bam, you can do it. If you need to, you can pull off the whole thing. Like, oh, your eyes, I love them. But you can also do that and not really flirt or cross lines. I respect people enough. Gentlemen or a lady, I can flirt with somebody and not be
attracted to them, or
I'm
trying
just
to
saying,
get with them or anything like that.
not be inappropriate.
Yeah.
That was a struggle to get that word out, but yeah. So I'm not disputing that. I was gonna have somebody from an OnlyFans. If you have an OnlyFans, call in. Let's talk about it. Don't be scared. You can even promote it. Are you hanging on the line, Joe?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm just listening.
All right. No. Fair enough. You can pipe in whenever. I'm going to get into all the research I did. I mean, it's safe to say that OnlyFans has gone mainstream. Beyonce name-checked the adult content subscription platform and the song Savage remix, rapping on that demon time. She might start in OnlyFans. Makeup artist James Charles, I think. He joked about launching an account that might cure his quarantine boredom. Last month, a 22-year-old tweeted out that she's bragging that she has her dream house thanks to her OnlyFans account. Like, hey, and sometimes it'd be like that. What was that? What's that is it Backstreet Boys' brother, Nick Carter or something? Or
Okay, yeah, the
he
Carters.
started one. But millions of people that filed for unemployment, within the last months, OnlyFans reported a 75% increase in signups, with 150,000 new users creating accounts daily. So it is fair to say that the quarantine, the lockdown, the pandemic has kind of shifted things.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is you're bored. Also, you're home all the time, so you know that everybody's doing these fans only. So I wonder if that chick I was messing with, a couple years ago is on there, or I wonder if this chick is on there, or people are just getting suspicious. Is that the right?
And Snapchat Premium will be a whole nother show. But
oh yeah, sounds fun.
Skeptical?
Not skeptical, because you're not suspicious. You're interested. People are being bored, so they're interested to see who all around them is on there.
Curiosity, man. It
Yeah.
leads you. OnlyFans was launched in 2016. Still ripe in age. Just as adult entertainers and sex workers were being shut down on platforms like Instagram, Patron, Tumblr, thanks largely to the is it FOSTA SESTA bill? I don't know. Google it.
Yeah, be there.
And their loose content restrictions allows creators to create a racy profile, and really kind of not brand themselves, but market themselves and their body and people's curiosity. OnlyFans comparably. I want to get to the payouts, man. Frequent payouts on OnlyFans is a little lower than 20% than other cam sites, but definitely the most popular.
So then, what is the price of other campsites? That's what you need to figure out.
Well, different ones require certain prescriptions, monthly, weekly.
Yeah.
Or you can buy, per picture or video. Different platforms have different restrictions. OnlyFans seems to be very flexible when it comes to the user setting the price, as well as you can offer your fans like a free week or a free month or a percentage off. And then I see a lot of the OnlyFans people, networking each other. And when it comes down to it, I'll say this. I don't want to give away this.
I think I'm gonna have to check this out.
There is a way that you can find people on the internet, on social media. There is a way to find profiles, information. Most certainly, I will tell you that Google has their hands in a lot of people's pockets, and they don't even know. Google can track where people are going and how many times they've been there and how long they were there.
Yeah.
Google will pull up your MySpace video or picture from like 15 years ago. There are ways to find it, but that's deeper thinking. And for the most part, when it comes to this stuff, you never know. Your aunt could be banging on there, and I'm not talking about. I don't want to get into that. Contributing to the rise of OnlyFans. I'm telling you, that's all we're doing here. So the quarantine blow-up seemed inevitable, and while we're at home climbing the walls, looking for new ways to earn money, or even new ways to masturbate, 22 million Americans have lost their original revenue streams due to the virus, and they seem to be doing more with Facebook.
I did.
Stepping in. This fits any work-from-home situation and is attractive due to its perceived stability and low risk. This includes sex workers, strippers, go-go dancers, sugar babies, and escorts who have,
Sugar baby?
to change up their whatever. And those who are ineligible for a stimulus check. Let's be real. On the flip
Whatever
side,
happened to the good old prostitute?
Yeah.
there's ways.
Nevada.
I've heard stories there too. It's actually quite convenient, and Google will help you out there too, if you're willing to pay for a
They're called escorts.
half hour of whatever you're doing. Yes, escorts. They are. Horny on the main. That's.
You think Trump
Skin
actually,
hunger.
You think Trump actually has corona?
Do I think he does? I don't know.
I think it's
I
a
can't believe
political
anything with
scheme.
Trump. We'll end on that. We got about 19 more minutes. And then Dave, is it double play at 8? Dueling Aces. All right, I bipped on that one.
Dueling Aces at 8 o'clock tonight.
Dueling Aces at 8.
Double play is on a different radio station.
And that is on Redline Radio. Dueling Aces on Redline Radio at 8 o'clock.
The price you pay for being a media mogul. Shout out to Brandon X on Lake Erie Theory, Voice of Radio, who plugged Cleveland's Finest Podcast and Redline Radio. And it definitely shares the ideal when it comes to working together. That we're not out to compete with each other, we're out to help each other and take over as Cleveland. I like Cleveland being that launchpad destination. As a Cleveland media group, we're all working together to help each other get better,
And
that's
COVID
what makes
helped with
us
that.
better than them.
I think COVID helped with that.
What's
Brought more people together and shit. Instead of everybody trying to be rivals and shit, just trying to help out during the fucking hard time. Mostly.
I don't know, because when you say that, I think about the division on mask, no mask, ass, not considerable, you, black, white, like what is it?
Businesses.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I just want to say, man, congratulations on getting back in the studio or whatever. Shout out to Cleveland Spies Podcast, Red Light Radio. Thanks for having me again, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
All right, take it easy. Share the stream. All right. So, but yeah, man, division is very, it's just frequent. Like, I think Donald Trump embodies the perfect version of the average American. Convenience, false reality, aggressive in nature. I'm gonna do what I want, say what I want, and like we're at his mercy. Now, I that's not to say like I don't like Biden or I don't like Trump or I'm picking sides or anything. I don't even want to get into that because like the smartest people I know say the most ignorant things, and like that's the thing. We can't even talk about it and be rational. Like one thing said, then it's like, well, the Democrats, and it's like, well, the Republicans. But like, look,
So-
why can't they work together?
This year I actually didn't register to vote or nothing. I'm just decided I'm not even voting this year. It's better off that way.
I don't know. That's how I was, but I think I should. I think we should. Somebody should. We should vote. I don't know if I could do this, man. Like this dude, he just cut off the stimulus talks and all this, and it's more like I'm thinking like more than just me. All right, I'm thinking at the whole country because look, whether I'm doing good or not doesn't say anything if our country, our state, our city goes to crap and people are out and there's more vandalizing, there's more theft, there's more drugs, all because of the decline. That will affect me. Mm-hmm. I would rather everyone be taken care of than be concerned about just me, because in the end, all we have is each other, whether we like it or not. Okay, your next door neighbor's still gonna be living next door, and you're still gonna be sharing the same driveway, so to speak. And I just want to see people work together, man. I don't care who's right, who's wrong, Republican, Democrat, who's lying, who's honest. Just fucking like, can we work together?
Eat.
I do. I want to see everybody eat, and like, I want my own table, and I want everyone else to find their own. And for those that are able to come together. We had a couple people that we're going to call on that have accounts. They haven't yet. We do have the phone lines on, up and running. 440-216-259-2062.
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What up, Chris? What up, Frank? Well, Tiny again says my favorite out of all. I missed what he was commenting on.
Whoa, what?
Tiny, he said my favorite out of them. Were we talking OnlyFans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm not sure. Most likely next week we'll have a rep. Possibly. Come on. We're not going to be like a guest heavy show as much as we have been. We'll get these topics going. We'll get on our swagger.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Not at all.
I did have some stories. And
I think
stuff.
you need to be more adventurous.
Yeah, you think I need to be on OnlyFans?
Yeah. Fans only.
I would like to. I would like me and my woman to do some stuff and film it. I think it'll be great and profitable. Would you do it? You and your woman?
Fuck yeah, I would do it.
What do you think would be?
Because
what's ideal? You
Here's the thing
or
is-
her or you both?
You can present it how you want and how you choose.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
So you can present on if you want anybody to know at all, and you don't even have to show your faces.
That's very true.
So, literally, if you are only doing feet pics or hand pics or just sexual different positions, and people are wanting to purchase this, they don't know who it is if you choose to do it that way. You can have your footage that's on your laptop, and before you load it up and such, have Homer and Marge's heads up there as opposed to your own faces and such. You can have it, completely edited how you want. That's what people, I'm sure, that have these accounts, some are thinking that way, and some are like, oh, I just don't give a fuck. I just want the money, blah, blah, blah.
What makes it tempting for me is that I feel that me and my woman wouldn't have any problems doing it. And I'm looking at the production value of it like, man, I could put out a killer video. Or like even with pictures, like I could do the editing on the pictures and really put out some professional grade A stuff. And it's just so hard.
And you got the camera and you got the lighting, man.
I got everything, man. I got everything. And look, like
they rent out houses for that shit.
I have my own studio, and like just looking at it and being tasteful and being professional about it. I just don't know. It's just that I don't. I'm careful
Rob
of the
J.
attention that I'm calling there.
Entrepreneur / porn star.
Media mogul. Yeah. Just thinking about it now. Definitely come up with some new positions that would. Okay. Anyways.
No, I'm sure they're out there, bro. Like, have you checked the new encyclopedia of sex positions and all their different fucking names and shit?
I have been all over Pornhub, Tube8, and a bunch of other ones I'm not going to say because I got a virus from it. But there's stuff that I ain't seen out there that...
It's there. It's there. I promise you it's there. You just
yes,
haven't looked at the
but it's
format.
far and few between and not appreciated enough. There's some moves that I wouldn't even think of because I'm like, wow, isn't that gay? But then yeah.
They got shit
and
where
then
you
I'm
do
wow.
3 backflips
I like
and then
to
you jump
feel
on
good.
to, yeah.
And that's a good one too there.
That'd be interesting. That would hurt,
Definitely stretch before you do it and don't do it on a leg day.
Well, just do it at all. We'd be happy. I mean,
So have you ever recorded
Yep.
videos and stuff?
Yeah.
I think maybe some people are
And the worst thing is
I
when your
love-
phone gets stolen.
yeah. I definitely love watching myself in that light. Just I don't know if we should be talking about this. No.
It involves fans only.
I mean, we're all adults here. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, that one felt good.
I'm gonna go home and make a video now.
Hey, this is like a little guitar over here.
It is a little bit. A little banjo there. A little banjo action. Make sure you guys check out the YouTube. We only have a little bit of time left, so if you're going to call in now. I just saw that comment. The phones are working. This dude, you do protein shakes or vitamin supplements or protein bars. What is this dude talking about?
I do.
Hold on 1 second. No answer. I told this dude I'm on the air. All right, so he goes, yo, question. You do
Yo.
music, bro? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, sorry, I'm running a podcast as we speak. Oh, you rap, bro? I'm like, yes, sir. Bleh. And it says, question. I said, well, call in the show. I'm on air because it was irritating. Then it goes to you do protein shakes or vitamins or supplements or protein bars or protein pods. The fuck is that? Or energy drinks or energy bars.
I think he's referring to our
I-
sponsors.
Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Let me look up his profile.
Creeper.
What do we got here, buddy? Who are you? What do you do? Who are you touching? I don't know. I don't have time for that. But it's good to be back. Back in Cleveland. Got some good things lined up. There was a cameo that we were going to have.
Nuh-uh.
It was, when was it? I forgot when it was discussed. But I was supposed to have a chick from Mushroom Head on the show. And do a shout out. And then Gary fucking Busey, man. Gary Busey.
I had a cat named Gary after Gary Busey because he was off the wall.
Yeah?
We were watching a Gary Busey commercial one time, and I'm like, we need a name for this cat. And this cat started acting funny. I'm like, there it is. It's Gary.
Which one is he? Because there's so many like Buseys. There is.
Shit.
There's like
He is
five of
the
them.
one. He is the
Yeah.
Busey. He is the big teeth.
Oh
fucking
no, you know what? I'm thinking Baldwin's.
nappy
Yeah,
hair.
you're talking
Yeah.
Baldwin's.
Yeah, because there's like, oh, man.
Well, I think Gary Busey's son is an actor as well, right? Yeah. Oh, speaking of actors, shout out to Roger Connors and the Night of the Living Dead Rebirth, a local Cleveland independent film, finally getting to the point of release. I was supposed to be in that, and we were having trouble finding locations at the time. But I was in another film with him. I don't think that was even released. But I do have an DM, whatever it account. I'm on there. I got credited. It was fun. So yeah, man, congratulations on that. And we
gotta
trying
check
to
that out.
get into the premiere with that, and we'll do some coverage on that.
Yeah. You should definitely check
Oh,
that out.
Alex Dooley.
What's up, Dooley Dooley?
You once was signed by. Alex asked if I was signed by Mushroom Head's label. No, we toured with them, the band Chaota.
Yeah, and you did some openings, right?
We did there's like a 6-month stretch there of playing around the Northeast and doing some badass shows. Also brought in Mushroom Head. If you look it up, to the Total Extreme Max Velocity Challenge. They played. I worked with Wild Man Jim from Wild Night Radio. We brought in some ideas and we put them all together. And of course, they ran with this, man. We had Transformers there. We had the Dukes of Hazzard's car. We had half pipes set out with people skateboarding. Like, that's the type of shows I do as a promoter. The variety. We had the Canton Biker Boys. During the middle of my set, I stopped. And then Chizzy came up, got in front of me, squealed his tire out, and then kicked into the next part of the song. Oh, man, it was fun. And here we go with this guy again. You interested? Am I interested in what? Call me. Call me. Yeah, you like that? I'm going to call you. I'm going to call him right now. How you like this? Call me, buddy. Brrr, ring. Come on. Is it ringing? I don't have a good signal. That's what my problem is.
And Jake, you should call in.
Yo.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, you there? Yeah. I can hear you a little bit. I'm live on air right now. Yeah. Call in, I'm live on air.
You're live.
Call in, I'm live on air. I got sent you the number. I got poor signal here.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
We got
We have
2
to
more
call in
minutes.
next week.
No,
He was a little too short.
do it. No, call the hotline. You used to call me on my home phone. Oh wait. Anyways. Oh wait. Yeah, call into the hotline number I sent you real quick.
Dooley said it was badass shows back in the day.
Oh yeah, man. He's definitely him. My brother used to come out. We used to do this the spot in Elyria when that was a thing.
Oh yeah, I remember
Sold that out. Hey, I'm about to be off air, but call me on that 216 number. I'm on the air right now. All right. All right. So I'm calling real quick. Got a couple more minutes, and we're gonna close out Cleveland's Finest. And the next show starts on Cleveland's Finest podcast. I don't know.
What are we gonna do next week?
Totally traced out. Next week, it'll be a surprise. nothing solid, but we will be. I want to have some mediums, clairvoyance, all that good stuff on here. We'll have some. We're going to switch it up. We're not going to do music heavy all the time. We'll do music here this week. Next week we'll do something else and get into different topics. Okay. Yes, call me now. Hurry up. And you got what? 2 minutes, buddy. Hurry up. You're going to lose your opportunity. There's a lot of people that have been reaching out and wanting to work with Cleveland's Finest Podcast as far as sponsoring and advertising. I can tell you that sponsoring and advertising are going to be two different things, and then one of them will be associated with Redline Radio, LLC, as far as the payouts and partnerships. And then the other, it's very limited, will be Cleveland's Finest Podcast, and those are more like professional relationships. So if you are looking to advertise or sponsor, contact Dave Wallencheck at Redline Radio, LLC. At this point, anything that has to do with Cleveland's Finest Podcast will go through him before it comes to us in regards to any kind of commitments or work. I think it's fair enough. You up for that, Dave?
Absolutely. You got me all fricked up with this no mouse over here, Rob.
Yeah,
I grabbed for it like 20 times during the show.
No. He's lying. It was like 100.
I did it too. But I had to rearrange some things on the technical end. So this guy's missing out on his chance to call in and tell me whatever he's selling, because I don't know what he's selling here. But if he's selling anything, you got to talk to Dave.
He's trying to advertise on the radio. That's what it is.
Every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can catch Cleveland's Finest Podcast live. And
Best buds.
we will be, next month, we will be opening up clevelandsfinest.com. And we will be working with people as far as, you got a product, you got a show, you want advertising. clevelandsfinest.com will be a place for marketing, promoting, and, of course, your exclusive, where you can get all the unseen footage and extras that we do. We're doing a lot of, we'll be doing the October 20th, walking through the dispensary, which I haven't seen a lot of people be able to do that.
No, especially with the COVID. And like I said, we do have to take certain precautions and stuff before we're able to go in. But we're ready. And it's going to be like, I think, a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive there. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun, long drive.
So stick with us. Make sure you tell a friend and tell another friend. Cleveland's Finest is back again and better than ever, baby. We're going to go ahead and sign out. We got the next show coming up here on Redline Radio LLC. Make sure you guys go to redlineradiolllc.com. Go to the Facebook page, like it, stay in the loop.
Their Dueling Aces.
And download the Redline Radio LLC app. You know what I mean? Until then, Rob J signing out.
Batman signing out.
Dueling Aces is up next. Stay tuned. We'll be back and better than ever next week, next Wednesday, 6 p.m. I'm out of here. Cleveland's Finest. I haven't even watched the replay, but I'll tell you that was...
Distance has been on all of our minds lately. That we've been too close to some. And way too far from others. It's made it clear that the best memories don't happen miles apart. They happen when we're all together. Vacations closer than you think.